Alright, finally got here and I got a full day ahead of me. Nobody coming by. I locked the door and turned off the phone. Well, turned that off a long time ago, but anyway. Hope to get the anatomy about done. I'm gonna work on the head of the horse and then finish up the legs there. Then start applying muscle to this. And then I can put the Indian on the back of the horse here, but I'm going to have to work out the design a little bit more before I do that. So let's get started. Set up their DSL. It'll take just about maybe a half hour, 45 minutes, so I'll be back. Alright, I just helped set up a friend of mine's DSL. She has been on dial-up. I don't think she's ever had DSL. She just has a store called Rusty Cowboy. You can look it up on the internet, and she sells old cowboy tack and stuff like that. Anyway, she'd never ever had DSL before, had no idea of the speed, and she's just like in heaven right now. I don't think she's going to be able to get away from her computer for at least another 4 years. Anyway, it took a little while to get it set up for her, but now she's part of the modern world, and she realizes now that the whole world is opening up for her now. occasionally. I've made the, I don't know how I did, but I somehow made this horse too long. His hip point should be right there, and the back of his head should be down to there. It's not in proportion to the other horses, so I've got to cut the horse and do some major surgery, and I'm not going to have time to do that today. And before I go on any further, I kept sitting here looking at it, and I kept thinking, it just doesn't look right. That looked way too long there, even though it matched the length there, but that just indicated to me later on as I was looking at it that maybe the horse just doesn't match the size of these horses, and that's what I've done. I've gone and measured these horses, and it is a bit bigger than I wanted. So I'm going to have to make a cut there tomorrow, cut the tape that I taped the legs on with, and then push the whole part of the body in. That'll shorten his length. Then I'll have to cut his neck, take out a section, cut that, and then just fill it in and put it back together. But I'll do that tomorrow. It's not a big deal. I've done it before. Every once in a while you make an armature wrong, and you just have to make a correction. And that's why you try to catch these things before you get any further into it. I didn't want to have this horse sculpted completely and then find out about it. That'd be the wrong time to catch it. So it's best to catch it now. It just wasn't looking right in my head, and I just finally decided to take some measurements off the other horses. The head's the right length. It's just that's the wrong length. All right, till tomorrow.